Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 8th of March 2022. Now, before I get into this video and before we do anything else, what I'd like you to do is pause this video, go to whatever your search engine is and type in November Hotel Sierra .uk or Uniform Kilo. That's all you need to type in. Just November Hotel Sierra Uniform Kilo, and when you get onto that organisation's website, I want you to see if you notice anything a bit weird, a little bit odd. So if you go off and do that now, I think you'll find this quite enlightening. Anyway, hopefully you're back and having done that. And if you did do that, you'll have seen pretty much the first thing you come across on that site is the main organisation's logo, which is kind of a mid-blue colour. And then immediately below that, in kind of a bright yellow colour, sort of like a warning colour, is information about the lurgy. Now, bear in mind that that has been there and been like that for a couple of years now, best part of 2 years, or a long time anyway. It's been like that for a long time. But when you look at that, what do those two colours remind you of? A certain country's flag, and which is all over the news right now. Don't think I need to elaborate too much on which country that might be. And when you look at the colours, it's not like it's a rough approximation, you know, like the colours for the November Hotel Sierra sort of blue is a lot darker and the yellow is a lot paler. They are pretty much exactly the same colours. Weird, eh? And you might have seen the Hugo Talks video. I don't know if he actually talked about the that organisation's homepage, but he was talking about a lot of things, how it's spooky, how with a lot of things to do with them, it's been all about blue and yellow. And yeah, you know, you could put it down to coincidence, but if there's one thing that these last 2 years have taught me, is there are a heck of a lot of coincidences around, isn't there? Anyway, change the subject a little bit. I was having my breakfast this morning, and while I was doing that, I was looking at some graphs and figures that have been published by the so I've just got some notes down here, the UK HSA, which I think is to do with the November Hotel Sierra, or at least the UK government anyway. And their figures for week 9 of 2022, so very recent figures. I think week 9 was either last week or the week before. And they were showing, first of all, death rates for the people like us who haven't partaken in any kind of treatments are declining, whereas they are not for people who have partaken in it. And furthermore, just looking here, the infection rates, if you take the 4 groups, people like us who haven't partaken, people who have had it ×1, people who have had it ×2, people who have had it ×3, out of those 4 groups, people like us have got the lowest rate of infection out of all 4 groups. Quite incredible, isn't it? And then another thing that you'll notice if you look at those figures, again, they've got something called effectiveness, and it is actually showing, okay, our group isn't on there for obvious reasons, but the other 3 groups are, and it's showing effectiveness, and they are all in the negative for all 3 groups, ×1, ×2, ×3, all in the negative, which I think means that basically you're more likely to get infected than you would have been had you not had it. I think that's what that means when it's a negative figure. So, I mean, it is kind of looking like people might say that, oh, you know, we took a big gamble, you know, the likes of us took a big gamble there. Not that I regarded it as a gamble at all, even from day one. It was just a choice that I made, and I felt deep down that it was the right choice. But if you want to look upon it as a gamble, I think really it's now looking like we made the right gamble, the right choice, and yeah, the gamble's paid off. Anyway, with that thought, I'll leave it. Back soon. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.